these really are amazing times. The left, the certain elements of the left, certainly not everyone. And let me just stop and make an aside here. There's nothing wrong with people believing in things that other people don't agree with. People are socialists or have some socialist ideas, or communists or have some communist ideas, and some of them are Democrats, and some of them voted for Hillary, and all of that. And there's nothing wrong with any of that. They have the right to those beliefs, and I have the right to question those beliefs and to question the facts that they think justify those beliefs. And we should be able to have a civil discussion about it without calling names and all this other crazy stuff. But what's going on out there? I have a friend on Facebook who yesterday called the Republicans overlords. And we have Milo Yiannopoulos was going to give a speech at Berkeley, and basically a riot broke out, and they burned property and destroyed property to intimidate the Berkeley administration into canceling the event. And then we have Whoopi Goldberg, who on air in front of the audience compared Donald Trump to the Taliban. And the audience, some of the audience, applauded what she said. So what's going on here? What's going on here is that some folks on the left have just become unhinged. Donald Trump said some things he shouldn't have said and did some things he shouldn't have done before and during the campaign. No question. But that doesn't make it appropriate to compare him to the Taliban. He didn't do anything that compares to what the Taliban does to people, stoning women to death for adultery, throwing acid in their faces for being in public without a male relative or husband escorting her. Nothing. What Whoopi Goldberg did was to make herself worse than what she says Trump is. And my friend, by calling Republicans overlords when they have not done a single thing that is objectively an abuse of power, it denigrates people who actually suffer under overlords around the world and in history. And it's worse than anything that Donald Trump has ever done, or at least as bad. As maybe Donald Trump has made an unhinged statement here or there that's not based in reality, that insults people. And so has my friend done that. And the people who rioted over Milo Yiannopoulos because they don't want to hear his over-the-top pillorying of the left, this gay Jewish man who has a black boyfriend that they don't want to hear from because he's conservative and irreverent. They burned property. They are worse than the people they think they are opposing. They will do anything in some cases to try to stop people who disagree with them from even having a chance to speak. Nothing could be less American than that. Nothing that Trump is doing, certainly. Since the inauguration, Trump has done nothing that even comes close to what these people are doing. And I guess the good news is, a lot of people out there who barely supported Donald Trump, like me, they're just basically uniting us. They are driving us together to say, hey, Donald Trump had his problems and made his mistakes, and he continues to do that, and I'm sure he'll continue to make mistakes. But as long as there are these people out there going totally off the deep end, attacking him, we will be focused on defending the good parts. And I guess in the end, that's a very good thing. we will be united in defending all of the good things that we can manage to get done because Trump is president. And that could be even better for the country than if folks were being a little more reasonable on the other side. So that's the good news, I guess.